Hi guys, welcome back, part 2 of my maintenance video this week. So it's snow foam time, so I'm really excited now. Wax Planet 8 Below, we're going to give that a go. Read the instructions, it says for heavily soiled vehicles it's 1 to 10 and for routine washes it's 1 to 20. According to my little dilution ratio calculator I have on my phone, we've gone for the heavy soil, because why not? So at 1 to 10 that works out in a litre bottle of my snow foam cannon. 91 ml of product and 909 ml of water. Hey presto, which we got what we've got in here. So I've put warm water in it. I don't know if it makes any difference or not. I know a couple of the snow foam manufacturers tell you to use warm water in their products. I don't know if it does make any difference or not, to be fair. I've used it with warm and cold and sometimes I can't tell the difference, but hey ho, I've put warm water in this time because it was the first tap I got to when I got into the kitchen. So yeah, we'll go out, we'll connect this up, I'll change it back from the GoPro because it's nearly flat, and we will see how this foams up on the car, and we'll move on to the next one. So see you in a minute outside on the car, guys. Oh. Right, so car's goodbye, we're all ready to go. Let's see what this does. Good job of getting it wrapped up on itself. Right, there we go. Oh, well, someone's in trouble. Right, so that's good. Smells good. We'll leave that to dwell. Well, hang on, give it the wind now, haven't you? Right, we'll leave that to dwell 5 minutes. I'll go fill up my wash buckets and we'll go from there. Before I do that, just one comment. One of my subscribers this morning mentioned that he had a bit of a heart attack. He thought I was only doing a one bucket wash on the last maintenance video I did. So just put your mind at rest. There we go. I do have 2 buckets, although this one's now covered in snow foam. That's my wash bucket. Red one's my rinse, grit guard, and a washboard in it. So although you don't see me actually use it in that last video, I do actually use one, so you can sleep easy tonight now, mate. So I'll go fill these up and we'll move on to yeah, rinse this off after 5 minutes and see where we are. See you in a minute, guys. Right guys, this is 5 minutes. So even with my pathetic K2 Karcher, and I do have the small orifice, the 1mm orifice in the snow foam cannon, it's still hanging about, isn't it? Look. So what we'll do, we'll give that another 5 and then we'll see where we are. So yeah, I was supposed to click, but you get the idea. That was quick, wasn't it? Right, so crazy. Right, we're 10 minutes in and it's starting to dry a bit. It's just starting to go off a bit, but it's still dwelling. Look at that, look. And on the roof it's still pretty good. And around the back it's just over 10 minutes to be fair. The sun's coming out now. Woohoo! That makes a change, doesn't it? Yeah. The ball of glowing thing up there. Right, we'll get it rinsed off, then we'll yeah, I'm not going to show you rinsing it off. You know what bloody snow foam rinses off like. If there's any problems though, you'll see me in a minute, and if not, we'll see you in the shed. Click. Whew, right, I know I said I wasn't going to show you me rinsing this off, but it actually comes off really easy. Sorry, tripped over behind hose there. Right, let's show you, see if I can show you. Yeah, well, that gives you some idea, doesn't it? I'll finish it off properly, so I'm not trying to wash it off while looking through the back of the screen. Never really clever, is it? Right, so that's the car fully washed now. Oh, fully washed, fully rinsed down. And yeah, look at this. Hopefully you can pick this up. Wait for the car to go by. So this hasn't had any kind of a contact wash yet, and I'm looking in these little bits here. I don't know if that's picking up on the camera. Maybe if I do that on the number plate. Don't mind scratching the number plate. It's got so much dirt off. Look at the badge. I know it's always difficult to tell on a black car. It's always, I don't think rubbing my head, it's bloody out of mine. Always so difficult to tell on a black car. The moment you get them wet, they just look clean again. But this, I'm impressed with this. This definitely has. It's got better. It's got, at the minute in this temperature, and we're about, I don't know, 8 degrees maybe today. It's certainly got the. It's certainly got better dwell time than built Hammer's Auto Foam, and it's certainly, from what I can tell from an initial try, it certainly seems to have their cleaning power. Certainly very, if it's not as good, it's certainly very, very close. I'll be interested to do this on the wife's car when she eventually gets it dirty. Being that white, that's obviously going to be a much better representation of how these perform. So I'll do a bit of a shootout one day, different panels of the car with that. So yeah, that's that's good. I do like that. Very good product. Oh, right. So before we go and do this recap, the car is starting to dry off a bit now. So there is still, I can't believe I'm going to do this, look. Yeah. So it's got a lot of it off. As you can see where it's dry, there's still quite a bit left on the dirt, left on the paint. So it's not a contactless wash system, but it certainly helped get a lot of the dirt off, so it's ready for a contact wash. That's my point. Black car, the moment you spray it, it looks clean. Look. If I showed you that, you think, oh look Mark, the car's clean. Show you that, the car's dirty. It's just a black car. Why did I buy a black car? Again. Right. So that's it. We'll still do that. I'll still go in the shed now, and I'll still work you out a cost per wash, so you can yeah, figure out what I paid for it. I've got it in the 1 litre size. Obviously the more you buy, the cheaper it gets. So we'll do that, let you know, and yeah, do some comparisons. So see you in a minute, guys. Right, so that was the Wax Planet 8 Below. I don't know what you thought, but that does foam up really, really well. It's got a really long dwell time on it as well this time of year, which I think is great. It really did a good job of breaking down the more solid bits of dirt on the car, so when I rinsed it off, there was just that film that you need to remove with a contact wash. I think that's definitely on par with what Built Hammer can do. I would like to do the pair side by side on maybe on the wife's car, when that's, because that's obviously white, when that's nice and dirty. That would be interesting to see how the two compared side by side. Looking at the cost per wash, I paid £10 for that 1 litre bottle. At the strongest dilution ratio, that works out £1 per litre. So I think I could probably get away with about half a bottle. I did kind of, because I was trying to hold the GoPro and yeah, I was going all over the place. When I put it down and switched it off, I was able to get a bit of a better coverage. So I think I could roughly get it down to maybe just over half. In comparison, when I run Built Hammer at 4% PIR, the strongest ratio they recommend, from a 1 litre full snow foam bottle, I can get to just 2 washes out of the car. So they're comparable. So the 10:1 ratio, the strongest that they recommend you use at Wax Planet, that's £1 per 1 litre of product. So you're talking about 50p a wash, and obviously when you're using it on a lightly soiled vehicle at 20:1, you're obviously cutting that down to 25p a wash if you're only using half of a bottle. So that's pretty good. That's comparable with Built Hammer, to be fair. You tend to, so at that strongest point for the Wax Planet, you're only using 100 ml of product, whereas for Built Hammer, to get the 4% PIR, you're actually using, in my snow foam lamps, 480 ml. It's a massive difference, but the price is a lot cheaper for the Built Hammer in comparison. So if you scale that up, the Wax Planet 8 Below 5 litres is, from Into Detailing, where I got mine from, is £28. The Built Hammer Auto Foam is half that, it's £16. Obviously it's not half that, but it's nearly half that, so it's £16. So they're there or thereabouts. We can split hairs all you like, to be fair. If the Wax Planet, if I can do that test, and if that cleans just as well as the Built Hammer, it obviously offers you that benefit of that extra long dwell time, because Built Hammer is quite runny in it, and it does kind of run off. So I'm impressed with that. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that does perform against the Built Hammer. So that's that one done. Excellent. So now we're going to move on to the contact wash. So that's obviously with Carchem. So stick around for that one. That's going to come in the next video. Thank you for watching this one. I hope you've enjoyed that. Definitely want to look, was very happy with that Wax Planet. We'll definitely be continuing to use that one. I think going to use that a bit more, and see how versatile that is. So awesome, guys. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.